Hey y'all, I'm in the kitchen this evening. I'm gonna make us a homemade chicken and noodle soup. It's supposed to be freezing cold tonight. It's gonna be cold all day tomorrow, so I thought a good homemade soup would be very comforting, and so that's what I'm gonna make. So I'm gonna melt down a couple tablespoons of butter along with some olive oil. Okay, so now that my butter is melted, it's time to add in my onion. I've got some of my frozen onion that I'm gonna add. It's probably about, I don't know, half of an onion. I wanna saute those a little bit. And if I had some carrots, I would have added some diced carrots in here as well to saute, but I don't have any, so. Okay, so now that my onions have cooked just a little bit, I don't know, a minute or two, I'm gonna add in a couple tablespoons of minced garlic. All right, so I'm gonna add in my celery salt since I don't have any celery, and I'm just gonna do about a teaspoon. And I also wanna add in about a quarter cup of flour. This is an eighth of a cup, so I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna add in a little bit of chicken broth just to the bottom so that I can scrape all the good stuff. All right, so now that this is cooked for a couple minutes, you wanna add in some chicken broth, and you wanna add about 4 to 5 cups for it to be enough. I've got 2 boxes. This one is reduced sodium, so I'm gonna have to add a little bit more salt than I normally would. I'm gonna take a whisk and whisk around and break up that flour. Now, once I've got that whisked, you wanna take a can of cream of chicken soup. Also, to your mixture, you want to add in 2 bay leaves. Okay, so I'm going to add in my chicken thighs. And you want to okay, while I'm waiting on my chicken to boil, I'm going to go ahead and add in some salt. And lots of black pepper. Let's get the chicken out. It's been cooking, boiling for at least about 10 minutes. I believe it's done, just to be sure. All right, so I'm gonna shred up my chicken. And to the pot, I'm gonna add in a cup of add back in our shredded chicken. Okay, so I have a bag of 16 ounces of wide egg noodles. I'm gonna add those in there. I'm gonna add almost all, but not quite. Stirred in there. Okay, so my noodles have been boiling. It's time for me to remove my bay leaves that I've got in there. I have to stir around and find the other one. I also want to add in about a tablespoon of parsley flakes. And that's about a tablespoon. All right, y'all. It's ready to plate up or bowl up. Yum, look at that. I got the big chunks of noodles in there. No, the big chunks of chicken in there. Yummy.